Hey everyone out there, and welcome to this guitar lesson on how to play Inside of Love by Nada Surf. Pretty cool song with simple yet unusual chords. That's pretty refreshing. The tuning is really weird. I saw his live performance with a capo on 2 and it worked out playing along. But when I tried playing along with the original recording, both capo 2 and 3 sounded slightly off, so I assume that his guitar is tuned somewhere in between. And then a capo on 2 or 3, I don't know. But yeah, doesn't really matter if you're not looking to play along with the recording. Just chuck the capo anywhere it suits your voice, and then the song goes like this. We only have down strumming and down up to change the chord, so that's pretty simple. For the verse we play this G6, I'd call it. That's our index finger on the 3rd fret, of course related to our capo on the 2nd fret. On the low E string, then we try to block the A string from ringing. Then 5th fret, ring finger on the D string, and then 5th fret, pinky on the G string, open B and E string. And we always change from this chord shape to a regular G chord, or well, it's called a G chord, but it's not regular at all. We just lift up our pinky to have this G, and we always go on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Okay? So every second time around we strum down, we lift up our pinky. We do this for 2 bars, and then we put our index finger onto the 3rd fret of the A string and have an open ringing low E string, and this is some kind of a C over E chord. And we also do the same thing, so we play with pinky and then pinky off for this C major 7 over E kind of thing. We also do this for 2 bars. Okay, so for the verse we have this. And so on and so forth. We just do this back and forth the whole time until we go to the chorus. The chorus progression is going to be a regular G, so 3, 2, 0, 0, 3, 3, to 1.5 bars of D, which is muted low A, E and A string, and then D, open, and then 2, 3, 2, to this D over D sharp, I'd say. So we put our index finger and bar the 1st fret of the D and G string. I know this sounds really off, but it makes sense in the context of the song. So from here we go to this E minor, which the D over D sharp resolves in for 1 bar, A minor for 1 bar, and then C over G for 2 bars. Okay, so really slowly the chorus sounds like this. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 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 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then from here we go into our 2nd verse. The 2nd verse we play our, G and G6 to C over E to C major 7 over E for 3 times again, and then the 4th time around we play this G6, changes for 2 bars again, before going into a, well, I'd call this a D sus probably, which is index finger on the 5th fret of the A string. We mute the E string, and then we also mute the D string, or well, you could also have it ringing, but it's pretty hard to let it ring. And then a ring finger on the 7th fret on the G string, pinky on the 8th fret on the B string, and open E string, okay? Down, 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 up. And this time we switch with our pinky from the 8th fret to the 7th fret, and we always do down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So we also do these changes for 2 bars, and then from here we go to this E minor, which is open low E string, 7th fret related to the capo on the A string, 9th fret on the D string, open G string, 8th fret on the B string and open high E string, to this E minor for 1 bar, to this, yeah, it's like an F major 7 probably, so we go and block the E string again, and then go to the 8th fret of the A string, muted D string, and then 10 on the G and B string, open E string. This also sounds wrong, I know, but in the context of the song, again, it sounds good. Then to 2 bars of a resolving C. And here we mute the E string, 3rd fret A string, muted D string, and then 5th fret with our ring and pinky on the G and B string, open high E string. Okay, so all together, really slowly, it sounds like this. The second verse. From here we go into the chorus. Okay, so this G to D sus happens when he sings "I know the last page so well and I can't read the first." Then we play the second chorus. The first line is going to be exactly the same as in our first chorus. So G, D to D over D sharp, E minor for 1 bar, A minor for 1 bar, C over G for 2 bars. And then the second line will be 2 bars of G, 2 bars of a regular D, and this time A minor, 1 bar palm muted, E minor, 1 bar palm muted, and then C over G, 1 bar palm muted. And then we go into this, yeah, kind of like a bridge section from here. And that's going to start with our middle finger on the 4th fret of the G string, open B and E string. And then we play this chord shape, then put our index finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, then ring finger 5th fret on the B string, back to the index finger, back to open, so. Okay? And then from here we put our index finger onto the 3rd fret of the high E string, and our ring finger onto the 5th fret of the B string and play. So on the strings, then we lift up index and ring finger and put it back on to this chord shape, which is open G string, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret E string. Again, so all together until here we've got. Second time around we start off doing the same thing, so, and this time we start with open G, B string, and then 3rd fret index finger on the high E string, pinky on the 7th fret of the E string, back to the index finger, and then back to our resolving chord, open G string, 3rd fret B string, and 2nd fret high E string. So all together we've got this. Sorry. And then from here we play index finger, 1st fret B string, 2nd fret middle finger, high E string, and we play the open G string as well. Then we lift up our index finger, then play C to C over G. Okay, so again, really slowly, all together we've got. Second time around. And then for continuing our bridge, when he starts singing "I'm on the outside," we play 2 bars of G, 2 bars of D, 1 bar of A minor, 1 bar bar of C over G, 1 bar of A minor. Then we play our third chorus, and the third chorus will be the chord progression from our second chorus. So first time around G, D, D over D sharp, E minor, A minor, C over G. Second time around we play G, D, palm muted A minor for 1 bar, palm muted E minor for 1 bar, C over G for 1 bar. And then for the outro we have another little section. We go to the C major 7, which is 8th fret on the low E string and then 7th fret on the D string, and then we always put our ring finger in front of our index finger for the 9th fret of the D string and play for 2 bars. Slide our middle finger down to the 5th fret of the low E string and our index finger to the 4th fret of the D string, and then put our ring finger in front of the D string for our melody changes here and play. And then we finish the song by strumming this G. So altogether the outro sounds like this. As you heard, you can also let all of the other strings ring except for the A string when playing the outro, okay? Sorry. And that's already the whole song, so I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, that you got every part of it. In case you did, remember to leave a like and check out my channel for more lessons. Thanks for watching, see you there again soon, goodbye.